Hello and welcome to Pandorastarot. This is a reading for the sign of Leo for the month of May. Welcome everyone. Please remember, as I always say, to check your rising, your moon sign. That will give you more information on the energies available throughout the month. And of course, remember, this is a general reading, so if you would like a private reading, you can contact me at pandorastarot@gmail.com. The address is in the box below this video, so you can just copy paste from there. Okay, let's start, Leo, with this reading right here. You have 3 out of 5 cards are major arcana, so this is an important month. Okay, major arcana, you have heard me say it before. They symbolize the big moments, the big shifts, the big stages in our life. Okay. In the challenge position, you have the highest priestess, and the highest priestess is a card that talks about intuition. So connecting with your own intuition, connecting with your own inner wisdom is essential in this month, Leo. It's part of your challenge as well. And the highest priestess also is connected to the arts like the tarot, numerology, astrology, and also is a type of, the highest priestess is someone who keeps a poker face. The highest priestess doesn't really share all the information she has. So it's also a month for you to, again, keep it to yourself. Don't go out and share everything you know or every gut intuition you have, okay? The highest priestess is someone who connects with her inner source of knowledge. This is why it's related to intuition. So being this in the focus of your month, the challenge of your month, it is a month for you to just keep it to yourself and really connect with yourself. There is no searching outside of you for the answers that you're looking for. Okay, and it's interesting because it comes up in the challenge position. So it could be, other than your focus, it could be something you struggle with, because perhaps you start to get really cool answers or really good a sense of intuitions about certain things, and you really want to share with other people. What the tarot is saying is like, hold on, hold on, keep it to yourself. Okay. In the center of the reading, you have the Tower. The Tower is a card that symbolizes sudden change. And when the Tower shows up, I know it could be scary because, we are all afraid of change. But the Tower is a moment in our lives where an external, something, it's like the lightning that hits the tower. Something hit us from the outside, and our lives sudden change. Okay, it's kind of like the rug is being pulled from under our feet. When the tower appears, it's because we have not made the change that the universe or God, source, creator, whatever you want to call it, has asked us to do to stay in our path of life. Okay, so it's kind of like the divinity entering into our lives and saying, you know what, this needs to go. Your chance for you to change this in a more in a less traumatic way has passed. So now this needs to go. The Tower, it's a card that symbolizes the old structures that fall apart because they no longer serve you. So even though at first sight it might look like destruction, it actually is a form of clearing the way so you can build new things. Okay? And this comes up in the center of the reading. So it could be why also the tarot is advising you to keep it, don't be sharing all the information you have to yourself. Also, these two cards together could symbolize that there are some truths coming out to the open, some things that have remained hidden, either from you or from someone else, really come out to the open. Okay? So if you have some secrets that you don't want people to learn about, really be careful. Another thing is that you have learned of something, some information, that, someone's secret or some kind of thing that you have been very good at keeping it to yourself, not really telling anyone, because it's none of your business. It's not your thing that should be. It's not you who should be telling this to everyone. And eventually, this truth comes out to the light, and it's kind of like a relief to you. Okay. Now, in the position of the things you cannot change, you have the devil. The devil is a card that comes up when we are in the middle of situations that are toxic, that are not healthy, that makes us feel trapped and bound to people and situations that are really harmful. It also can talk about addictions. It can talk about obsessions. So being in this position of the things you cannot change, this change that we're talking about, it really, it's about putting an end to this toxic situation or relationship. Because the fact that whoever feels trapped in this situation, it's going to need, since it talks about addictions and obsessions, and things that we can't break out on our own sometimes, it's going to need of this tower, of this situation from the outside to break out of the situation, of this devil card. So, for example, it could be a breakup from a romantic relationship that it's really not good for you, or someone, or finally you have been thinking, or that someone close to you, it's in a relationship where perhaps they're being cheated on, or it's not a good relationship, and there's a way of this truth to come out to the open, and it breaks out of this toxic situation. I do believe that it's going to be you who gets out of this bond, okay? But again, this is a month for success, because you have not only, like I said before, the Tower card that could be misinterpreted sometimes, but in the help you're going to receive, you have the Six of Wands. And Six of Wands is a card that represents success, plain and simple. It's success in the most mundane of forms. So it's something you can actually see in your everyday life. So this destruction, this breaking up, this situation that is toxic, and that, or this truth that comes up and sets you free, it's actually opening the way for you to be successful, and it is in itself a form of success, okay, because it is a liberation. Another thing is that some of you could be in a very in a job that is not, could be not an unhealthy environment. It could be that you're not being valued as you should. It could be that you can't progress in this situation, in this job placement that you're holding, but you have been afraid of actually trying to search for something new, or you don't feel like you can actually do it, and maybe you even get fired. But this destruction that the firing actually looks like, it's actually a way for you to be successful. Not only because of the Six of Wands, but also because of the final card, you have the Ten of Pentacles. And Ten of Pentacles is a card that represents, first of all, is the highest money card in the tarot. So even if you get fired by the middle of the month of May, by the end of month of May, there's something else coming up your way that will allow you to get new resources in a much more abundant way. There's abundance coming your way by the end of month of May, Cancer. Leo. So if you get fired, just don't worry about it. By the end of month of May, not only the abundance comes your way. This is a card that also represents a highest, going higher in your social status. So it could be even that, say, if you get a new job, you're going to get a higher position, something that it's not only better paid, but it makes you relate to other people that are ranked higher in a company, or you get a position that is higher than the ones you used to hold before. If it is that you're breaking up with someone, or a breakup comes your way and you end up finding yourself single, you will be able to relate to new people that with this person in your life you wouldn't be able to get in touch with because they were holding you back. And now it's like you break out of this toxic situation and suddenly you move forward towards success. It's like this situation really was holding you back, and the moment you get this situation out of your life, Leo, success, it's kind of like it drops on you, because you have two great cards, success and abundance and social status. I mean, that's like a great combination. But this truth that you have been keeping to yourself or trying to avoid, it's something that needs to come out to the open so you can get out of this. So I hope, Leo, that this is helpful. I want to thank everyone who watches and likes and comments my videos. Thank you for spending your time with me. I'll see you next month. Take care.